The Governor's 2025 State of the Region Address presents a comprehensive overview of the Omusati Region development efforts, also highlighting both challenges and achievements within the region. It also appears to be one of the realistic roadmaps which are grounded by reporting activities and also planned initiatives for the coming year within the region. Those addresses the result-driven developmental activities that are taking part or that have been taking part within the region.
The region has seen substantial investment in water infrastructure and agricultural support. How impactful do you believe these efforts are in addressing long-term food and water security?
Well, infrastructure and agricultural support on long-term food and water security, these are one of the most crucial aspects in order for development to enhance. It is the substantial investment within the Omusati region, such as the water infrastructure and agriculture support, is highly impactful in addressing the long-term food and water security within the region. So we can also see one of the strategic achievements within the region, the drawing of 14 boreholes, the installations of solar pump systems, and also the restructuring of the existing boreholes in the region, also and the building of earth dams within the region. These are also one of the positive outlooks within the region in addressing water security. So coming back to food security, although we know that Etunda Green Scheme inauguration is situated within the Omusati region, so this Etunda irrigation scheme, which is by figures, which is also made up of 230 hectares, yielding 2,004 tons of maize, is also giving a crucial roadmap in order to combat food security. This initiative shows a support for food production and reduce dependence on external source out of the region.
Over 14,000 farmers benefited from support programs. From your perspective, is the region moving towards commercial viability in agriculture or still operating at subsistence level?
I would like to start off by saying that the support of over 14,000 farmers is commendable and also crucial for immediate food security. The region also appears to be operating at a mixed level. However, with the majority of support to farmers, including subsidies for basic services and inputs, often target improving subsistence farming and household food security within the region, or regional leadership, they should focus on supporting productivity and also enhancing women farmers in order for women also to be involved in the agriculture in order for visibility to be seen. So you know that women are regarded as also crucial elements in households. Those are included into support. This also show an increasing visibility within agriculture in the Omusati region.
The governor mentioned an alarming 34% rise in crime. What systemic issues could be fueling this and what policy responses are urgently needed?
Some of the aspects that are underlying the systematic issues within the region can be youth unemployment, poverty and inequality within the region, or the gaps in law enforcement within the region, or social challenges. So in order for this to be addressed, there should be urgent needed responses, which policies need to be formulated, and we can see this. Those policies that are needed should respond to the targeted youth unemployment programs. There should also be an address on gender-based violences and mental health. Mental health should also be looked. There should be, or judicial processes, they should be strengthened. We should ensure that there is a shift and a fair justice to act as a determinant within the region. Also, community policing and crime prevention strategies are very crucial in order to combat these fueling rises in Omusati region.
Vocational and youth training programs have been expanded. How effective are these in reducing youth unemployment and preparing the youth for Namibia's job market?
We all know that the Omusati region has also made progress when it comes to the effectiveness of vocational and youth training. So, as you know, the Omusati region is also a region where other institutions or TVET institutions are also situated. Just to give a practical onset example, such as the Onakaele Vocational Training Center, we just newly introduced new national qualification and expansion of program further. So this also leads in order to strengthen the vocational training landscape within the region. And also with the Onakaele Vocational Training Center, it is also contributing to the youth empowerment and skills development within the region. If we are to say that this situation is there, it's not just there, but we can say it's also leading to skills development, employability and entrepreneurship, and also social well-being of the youth within the region. So to further enhance effectiveness in reducing youth unemployment and preparing them for Namibia's job market, focus should be, Omusati region should also focus on market alignment, partnership with industries, and also access to the capital. There should be a facilitating access to small loans and grants for youth-led businesses within the region, or youth, the young ones in the region that are having some little businesses or projects. The regional leadership should also make alternatives way in order to meet them halfway.
Omusati improved its national exam rankings. What does this say about the effectiveness of education interventions and resource allocation in the region?
So this shows a strong indication that there is effective education intervention and resource allocation within the region. So this also suggests that there is investment within the region. If I am talking about investments within the region, I am saying that there is investment in classroom construction. As you have said, 14 schools have benefited within the classroom, and also as the governor stated in his State of the Region address. So this success of Omusati Region to be ranked number 3 and number 2 can also be in the teacher quality and support infrastructure development and also resource allocation and curriculum implementation. There is effective implementation of all national curriculum or resource base that are needed at the teacher's disposal in order for education to enhance within the region.
Despite various developments, the governor admitted that some key projects are progressing slowly. What tends to delay regional project implementation, and how can it be improved?
The governor has also acknowledged there is a slow progress on key projects like the Epalela, Onesi, Osandi Road, Otapi Sport Complex, and regional education directorate offices within the region. So this is a common challenge within the region. It's also hindering or hampering development. So if I am to say from my perspective that what is causing such delays, probably can be the funding of issues, it can be capacity gaps, it can be procurement processes, it can be logistical challenges, coordination issues, environmental and social factors, or contractors' performance. So in order to improve that, such aspects or elements should be considered. The strengthening of project management units, the streamline of procurement processes, improved inter-agency coordination, early problem identification and resolution. This also help in the improvement of reboost monitoring system to identify potential delays early, addresses them productively. You can also say that performance-based contracts, and also one of the most crucial aspects, you can say public-private partnership, and also regular reporting and accountability. If there is a regular reporting and accountability, then everything is set to go well.
And finally, looking ahead, what would you identify as the top priorities the regional leadership should focus on to ensure inclusive growth and resilience in Omusati?
So the regional leadership, for them to see progress, to come to reality, inclusive growth in Omusati region. Firstly, they should target or youth empowerment should be looked. If I am to say of youth empowerment, we cannot shy away from this. We all know that Namibia's population demographic is made up of the youth, 71%. This does not only apply in Omusati region. Over the whole country, the youth made up the population. So the regional leadership should look or put in consideration youth employment and entrepreneurship. They should also address or come up with accelerating strategies or key in order for key infrastructure projects that are delayed to be completed on time. They should also diversify commercial agriculture, and also they should also strengthen security and addressing social ills within the region in order to reduce crime within the region. And lastly, also, there should be a universal health coverage and disease control within the region. As we all know, that region is one of the regions which are prone to the malaria outbreak. And finally, just to sum up, the Omusati region, State of the Region address, it focuses on key developmental aspects that are to be carried out in the coming year, and the challenges were noted, and there is a need for those challenges to be noted, and intervention is needed in order for proper development to take place within the region.